Real issues, real life, real talk about a real God with the real sisters. And while some things are new, there is one thing that will never change. You're loved, chosen, beautiful, and enough. Welcome to Real Talk Today. What's happening, guys? It's Kris here with another moment. In the meantime, to give you the push, the encouragement, the motivation that you may need to get through the rest of this week. All right? All right. So, check it. I was walking the other day, maybe last week. Yeah, I believe it was last week. And something just fell upon my heart. And I decided to pull out my phone and record what was on my heart. So today for this little midweek push, I'm going to go ahead and just play that for you, and then we'll go from there. All right. I can't continue to say that I believe God to do this and to do that, and then when I'm faced with exactly what I've been praying for, and then I doubt all of God's work. Like, that just doesn't make sense. I mean, at that rate, or at this rate, it's like, what the heck are you praying for if you're not going to believe his work? Or why have you been fasting and, waking up early praying? Like, what is all of that for if you're going to doubt God's work when he starts to give you everything? Like, do you know that when you actually trust God and say you trust him and actually begin to pray and ask him to do things, he's going to do it because he's God. So the thing is, I mean, we got to trust that, like, what we're asking God to do, that he's going to do it. Like, we're not just wasting our breath when we begin to pray to him. Do you actually know who you're praying to? Do you actually know who you have faith in? Like, he's going to come through every single time. Every single time. So when you start seeing those answered prayers and you're pretty much like used to disappointment, and then now it looks like everything is turning around for you and you start getting those answered prayers, baby, you got to believe it, period. You got to believe it. I mean, you've been believing in God. You've been trusting God. You've been praying to him, asking, and all of this, crying out, pouring out your heart. He's heard everything, and he's going to come through. Like, yes, God can come through for you. So when he comes through, don't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Don't doubt God's work. All right, guys, that's the entire audio clip. I hope that it hit your heart just as hard as it hit my heart on the day that I recorded it in my phone. If you enjoyed today's moment, in the meantime, I want you to go ahead and go to my website, shamelessgrace.org, and join my mailing list there so that you can receive morning devotionals every Monday and Wednesday morning, okay? You will not regret it. All right, guys, I'm out. Laters. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Real Talk Today with Vanya, Kris, and Be Real. In the meantime, trust that there is grace to mend the broken pieces. And as always, remember, you're loved, chosen, beautiful, and